made over the last 5 years. Cash flow up 39% last year to $5.5 billion. We're for some time, and with the consistency of our cash flows and the shift that we've made to this enterprise solutions business, we feel confident. Certainly there are macro pressures that you've been talking about on your show as I've tuned in here over the last 30 minutes or so. You know, IT is still the area where companies get productivity. What we're seeing is networking, security businesses can be a real area of growth. It's where we've invested a lot with acquisitions. It's where we're fueling our majority of our revenues, and our profits come from businesses and institutions and governments. And this new segment that I'm talking about, the data center and services and networking, that represents about 50% of Dell's gross margin now. We think that's going to grow further. We're going to describe that strategy and the focus that we have over the next day or so. A little less than 20% of our business is consumer, but it's actually fairly similar. Our customers are using mobility as an engine to drive their business. It's protect all that. And how do you deliver the corporate data securely onto these personal devices? These are the areas we're working on. We think desktop virtualization, for example, is at the beginning of a very rapid. We're not going to compete in every area of the business, but we feel confident in our ability to grow this whole enterprise side of our business.
Yeah, I'm really
organically and through continuing our acquisition route in the enterprise space. We've had about 20 or so acquisitions in the last few years. You mentioned storage. This has been an area where we've been quite active, and last quarter our own intellectual property for storage grew 24% year over year. The amount of data that's being stored is roughly doubling every 18 months and is expected to for the next 5 years and beyond. So we think there are huge markets here that are certainly influenced by the consumerization and all the mobile devices and tablets and things that are being developed. That's driving a real change in how IT is taking form. You see a general kind of pause and caution with the news that's out there, and that's really to be expected. You know, as I talk with our customers, I was just on the phone before this call with a CEO of a large global company that just gave us a significant piece of business. You know, companies, they're looking at their costs. They're trying to see, how do we stay productive? How do we make sure our balance sheet's strong? How do we make sure we're focused? It's exactly the things that we're doing at Dell and what we'll be talking about.
All right, we'll leave it there.